Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. So for today we'll be taking, in fact we are looking at division of numbers. That's the next topic we are considering, division of numbers. And under this, it's going to be a long, we take time to look at division. So it may take us some videos to finish this division. It's a very crucial topic in mathematics. In fact, I do say the four fundamental topics: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. These are four things every child should get very conversant with. So we're looking at division of numbers, and then for today's video, we'll just talk about division, and then we'll, we'll see how to divide numbers by 1 and by powers of 10. So let's see. Now, when we talk about division, division is an operation, is a mathematical operation that helps us to group numbers. It helps us in grouping of numbers. That's division. It helps us to group numbers in different quantities. So we have two kinds of divisions. We have the short division and we have the long division, short and long division. Okay, and then a part of division process, part of the division process. Now we have the dividend, we have the divisor, we have the quotient, and then we have the remainder. The dividend, the divisor, the quotient, and the remainder. I think we've come across quotient before, which is the result of division. So that's our answer. And then the dividend is what we are using to divide. I'll take I will write something to explain this. For example, if we have 5, if we are to divide 5 by 2, I believe our answer here, if we break 5 into two groups, let's see, let's look at this. This is one group, another group, and then we have remainder. This is not up to 2. So this one will take one, and this one will take another one. So we have two groups, and then there's a remainder there, there's a remainder 1. So if you are looking at it, 5 here becomes what? 5 becomes our dividend. This is 5 becomes the dividend, and then 2 becomes the divisor, and then this other 2 becomes the quotient. That's the result, and then this becomes the remainder. Now, in cases you may not have remainder, in some cases the remainder may not be there. That means, for example, if we have 6 divided by 2, that will just give us 3. So that means there's no remainder. So this is our divisor, this is our dividend, and this is our quotient. Dividend is the number before the division sign, and then divisor is what we are using to divide, and then this is the quotient. Now, one thing you must take note is that though in most cases you will see the dividend bigger than the divisor, but it's not a must. The divisor can also be bigger than the dividend. The later part of this video will see a case like that. So the divisor can be bigger than the dividend, no matter which case it may be. But take note that the number you see before the division sign, this one here, whether big or small, this is a dividend. And this one here is our divisor. And then the result is our quotient. Okay, so that's some basic things we need to consider. So the dividend, we have divisor, we have quotient, and then we have remainder. Okay, let's proceed to division of numbers by 1 and powers of 10. When the number is divided by 1, sorry, this should be the little mistake here. When a number is divided by 1, the result is that same number. So any number divided by 1, let me make an illustration here. 96 divided by 1, this is equal to 96. Okay. Now number 2, when a number is divided, number here meaning we combine both whole numbers and decimal numbers, the same principle. When a number is divided by a power of 10, the decimal point of that number is shifted to the left depending on the number of zeros in the power of 10. I take it again. When a number is divided by a power of 10, the decimal point of that number is shifted to the left depending on the number of zeros in that, okay, in the power of 10. We understand that better when as we are about solving the examples now. Okay, number 1, 405 divided by 10. 405 divided by 10. So let's see what we'll get. We'll have 405 divided by 10. This will be equals to 40. Now, what are we to do? Like I said, anytime you are multiplying and dividing by powers of 10, there's always an easy method for it. Provided you are working with dividing and multiplying powers of 10, there's always an easy method for it. So what do we do? The rule says when you are dividing by a power of 10, the decimal point of the number is to be shifted to the left. Shifted to the left. Recall that when we were multiplying, we shifted the decimal point. When we multiply by power of 10, we shifted the decimal point to the right. To the right. But when you are dividing, you have to shift the decimal point to the left. So for this number, where is the decimal point? Of course, decimal point is at the end for all numbers. So how many zeros do we have in the power of 10? Just 1. And what would that give us? So we shift only once. And then our answer will be equals to 40.5. That's all. Shift the decimal point to the left depending on the number of zeros. Okay, let's see number 2. 30925 divided by 100. This will be equal to, let's see, 30925 divided by 100. 2 zeros. Our point is here. So 2 times 1, 2. Our answer will be 309.25. And then number 3, now this one is a decimal, 716.02 divided by 1000, and that will give us, let's see, 716.02. Our point is here. So what do? We shift it backward 3 times. That will give us 1, 2, 3. The point is here. So we can't just start with point, we need to put 0. So our answer there will be 0.71602. I believe that's the last example we have. So take note, it's just to shift the decimal point to the left. So I repeat, anytime you are multiplying or dividing by a power of 10, there's always an easy method for it. It's either you are shifting to the right, which is multiplication, or you are shifting to the left, which is division. Okay, so we have some examples here. Please do well to go through them carefully and then make sure you can drop your answer in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do well to like, subscribe, and also share to your friends. See you in our next class.